Wait, hold on. Hold on, what?
Wait.
Why is...
Oh.
Okay. Okay, there we go. This should not be playing right now. Give me a second to set this up. Alright. There we go. Welcome, Wanderers! Today, I am here with... I apologize,
Alois.
how do I pronounce your name? Would you like to...
Hello.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes. My name is AloisCoraline. I'm a VTuber. Yeah. I'm a VTuber snake person thing on YouTube. Hello.
Alright, and wait, I was literally just about to shout you out, but then I realized you're on YouTube and bot only does Twitch commands.
You can do the shout out anyways, because I do stream on Twitch sometimes, and I probably have my YouTube link there. It's fine. I don't really care.
Oh wait, hold on. You... Yeah,
Am I PNG?
There we go. Art... Wait, what? Oh yeah, you aren't moving right now.
Oh.
Okay, no. Is it working?
Yeah. Hello.
Alright, this is... we're held on, like... we're holding on by duct tape and hope right now, so I apologize if this gets scuffed. Also, I think the shout out didn't work. Can you just send me your links so I can paste them in chat?
That's a good idea.
But yeah, so today, if you didn't see the title, we are going to be reviewing Crimes Against Food.
Food?
This is yeah, I actually ate like right before this stream, which is a decision that I think I'm going to regret at some point in the next hour, because
yeah, probably. I mean, I don't know what I'm getting what we're getting into, but you probably have more of an idea.
I have seen things.
I see.
Yeah, I have seen things that would make one lose all faith in humanity.
All faith. Jeez. Scary.
Yeah. This is God. Okay. Well.
Wait. Do you actually cook?
Not well, but probably better than the people in these videos.
You know what? That's fair.
Yeah, I mean, jeez. Now,
that is.
Oh, did you send me your links already, or?
Oh, I'm doing that right now.
Okay.
Here's the YouTube. And.
Oh wait, no, hold on. Send them in Discord so I can. Yeah. Sorry about that.
I got bonked.
Nightbot, please. No, alright, yeah, just send them to me over Discord and I'll put them in, and, you know, Nightbot will, like, stop bonking you. Alright, there we go.
There we go. Bots, man.
Nightbot, more like...
Tame them.
Okay, you could have said, like, Nightbot, more like Shitebot. Like, it's right there. Come on.
Nightbot, more like stupid fucking idiot. Got him.
Okay, well,
and there's a Twitter. No, wait.
Yeah, send them on Discord.
I keep doing the wrong thing.
Yeah,
whatever. I'm in timeout for 10 minutes. It's fine though.
Hold on.
I don't have a reason to type in chat.
Unban...
I'm a naughty boy. Oh no, I keep getting bonked.
God, I swear, I don't even know why I have these bots. It's like most of the time, the only time they ever do anything is when I'm in a collab, and then they just fuck up. Like,
yeah. Honestly.
There we go. I removed the timeout. Just send me your Twitter on. Okay, yeah, just send me your Twitter. Let me paste that in, and I think it's about time we get started here. Before we do, though, I think I got a level with you.
Get a level with me? Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, most of these are not from TikTok.
Oh?
a lot of these are actually Facebook.
Oh, that's even worse. All
yeah.
right, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. So we're just gonna start off here. Oh boy.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is. These are muted. Just because. Yeah. Copyright. But yeah. So we're starting off with 395 grams of condensed milk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like imagine like a ukulele in the background.
Yeah. Yeah. Just imagine like.
Playing.
Yeah, shitty like royalty-free music. All right, so they've added.
They going for style points?
Oh wait, hold on. What?
Are they going for style points with the double squeeze?
The video just disappeared. Oh. Hold on. Why? Okay. All right. Yeah. I think I pressed the wrong button, but let me just go back there, and I want to pause. Like I want to pause for 1 second when they get to a certain point.
Okay.
Copyright and paste left. Yeah, and streamers get yeeted by both. Right.
The double squeeze.
So, like, if you look at the bottom of the screen here, it says 1 unit of lemon.
one unit of lemon.
But they are very clearly holding a lime.
Yeah, that's a. What do you mean? It's a green lemon. There's a difference. Really, what's the difference? Could you tell the difference?
Yeah, one's green.
Yeah, like that is true. Wow, you should apply for Master Chef or something. That's some master level knowledge you got there.
My only qualifications are knowing colors. Two lime
on your resume, just can tell lemons from limes.
Yeah,
you're hired.
Yeah, that's the only line on my resume. Like nothing else. Not even the name. I just put in like can tell lemon from lime, and I'm hired.
just film yourself doing the double squeeze technique, and then they'll hire you instantly. Easy.
2 lime equals 1 unit of lemon. Yeah, it's the law of equivalent exchange.
Yeah, exactly. Ever heard of alchemy?
Yeah,
it's like that.
Yeah, like this is an alchemical ritual. That's why they're squeezing lime into condensed milk.
Yeah, and that's also why. Oh, I was gonna say that's also why there's a bowl of cum, but
send them you doing the grapefruit technique.
Oh, no.
I should not have read that.
Where do you watch us?
Twitch.tv/AlephalterAlter, apparently.
Yes.
All right, mix well.
Mix well.
So, what are your impressions on it so far?
Good.
Yeah,
I like their.
I mean,
okay.
Oh,
what are they doing? Why are they putting crackers in a blender? Stop that.
They're putting crackers in a blender. All right. The law of equivalent exchange, but it's lemons and limes and nothing else.
Okay. I see.
Yeah. I
mean, that would be faster than just like grinding them to a paste.
Yeah. I mean that is like that's all right. That's all right though. But if you look at this, like, can you tell where this is going?
Okay, they're putting the thing on the thing. Okay.
Yeah. So they're putting like the condensed milk and lime on top of crackers.
Oh my god, you've completely cut what? It's like 90% milk now.
Yeah.
What was the point of the crackers?
Like condensed milk, no less. Condensed milk. So this is like drinking sugar.
Yeah. I've never actually heard condensed milk before, but from the look of it and from the name, it's like, one bite and it's like, oh fuck.
Yeah. It's just like it's just very thick, like usually sweetened milk. So they've added that, right? They've added that, and they've got some lime, and they've just put it on like a cracker base. This is a Christmas classic. What do you mean? If you're serving this at Christmas, please do not invite me to your Christmas parties.
Please invite me. I'd love to partake.
I don't know. If you see where this is going, you might not like it so much.
Oh.
Cracker based? Based on what? Based on crackers, actually. Never mind.
What are they? What is lemon?
I think that's like lemon, like, well, lime, but I think that's lime peel.
What are they, like shaved peel?
Yeah, I think that's what this is. It's hold on. Actually, if we go back, they tell, like, they say what it is lemon scraves.
Sounds like a low level fodder enemy in like an MMO.
Oh my god, yeah, actually, yeah, that does sound like I could.
Like you just go into like the level 8 forest and you fight a bunch of lemon scraves to level up.
Yeah, like you go. I'm thinking like a scrave, like a lemon scrave, looks like a goblin. Like you just go into the first dungeon in the game as like a tutorial, and it's just like you encounter a pack of lemon scraves. Reminds me of zested lemons. Yeah, I think that's what this is, but I have honestly no idea what a scrave is. So
it's not
like,
even a lemon, by the way. It's a lime.
Yeah, it's a lime as well. They keep calling it a lemon. So yeah, I have no idea what this is. I think this is like lime zest, like the peel, but I don't know what this is. I think someone said lime lettuce earlier, and
lime lettuce.
Lime
lettuce. I was gonna
lettuce.
say it looks like the poor man's lettuce.
Oh yeah, it kind of does, or like parsley or something. But it's
imagine
just
having to eat a bowl of this, of just like the cursed lettuce.
God, that's. Can you tell why I hate this?
Delicious. You're just gonna take a bite out of that.
Yeah.
All right, Chief. Yummy. You didn't.
God.
It's still all crumbly. You didn't even do anything with it. I thought you were gonna like bake it into a pie or something, but no.
Yeah, right? It's like, this is barely even a recipe. It's just like, hey, you want to be like an absolute psychopath? Just put like condensed milk and lime onto some crushed crackers and eat it with a spoon. Like,
I mean, to be fair, you can I've seen people like put condensed milk on, like strawberries and stuff like that, but
oh, okay, yeah, but that's different from just straight up eating condensed milk.
By the way, why would you have to blend the crackers in the first place? Couldn't you just put the condensed milk on the cracker, then add your lemon goblins on it?
Yeah. I mean, that would be like a lot more socially acceptable to like use it as a dip or something. But it's like it's kind of like they want to make like a cheesecake base or something, like some kind of custard almost, except like
it's like they
not...
had that. It's like they have this fancy like glass cup and they don't know what to do with this.
Yeah,
so they just do whatever they just do this.
Yeah, it's like they tried to make like a custard or something, right? Like that's kind of the idea here from the presentation. Except this isn't a custard at all, because it's literally just condensed milk and like lime.
I've never actually had custard. Is it like ice cream? It looks like ice cream sometimes.
It's like kind of. I don't really know how I can describe custard, but it's not like pure sugar like this probably would be.
Okay.
Someone mentioned this is barely food as well. Yeah, I mean, this is just a waste of ingredients. That's what this is. Yeah, like it. God, okay, there's just so much sugar in that. Like,
and like, it's just like, why? Like preparing like this tiny thing took like so long as well. So
yeah.
It's like, why? Like why would you ever want to do this? Just like whip out a box of like milk covered pretzels.
Yeah.
Like yogurt covered pretzels and like eat those.
Yeah, or just anything apart from just like.
Or yeah, literally anything.
Yeah, you don't need to just like eat condensed milk, because as someone's saying in chat right now, looks like a sugar coma. Yeah, and it probably would be a sugar coma, because there's just like there's so much sugar on this. Like you don't just like, you're basically just eating condensed milk with a spoon at this point, and that's just like, that is just actual insanity.
Death.
Yeah, death. Like that. All right. Well,
Food. I love that name, by the way. Food on the stove.
Right? Like it's just so
Amazing.
it's
So
just so
original. Holy
generic
cow.
as well. Like just everything about the branding here is just completely generic. And their
Food on the
food is like the
stove.
exact opposite of that. Like it's
Food
just
on the stove proceeds to not cook anything.
yeah, like this is barely even cooking.
I mean, I understand. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they don't know how to use a stove. I mean,
Actually,
for,
like
for the longest time, I didn't know how to use a stove, but I just like
Yeah.
pop shit in a toaster, and that's more effort than whatever the hell they did.
Yeah,
they
I
just
mean,
did.
fair enough. Although, like one of the videos I saw when I was doing like research for this was somebody cooking steak in a toaster.
Yummy.
Yeah.
I feel like that could work. Maybe.
Well, like I've heard somebody talk about this, and basically the thing is like, if you do
Like a
that to a
very-
toaster, there will be like fat inside your
that.
toaster,
I
and
mean,
you're
yeah.
basically never going to be able to clean that out of it. So
You could like get an old toaster for like $10, and then you don't have to worry about it. You could just like punt it out of your window and just like never have to worry about it again. By the way, don't try punting a toaster. That sounds like an awful idea.
I mean, I guess you could do that, but you could also just, cook it normally. Toaster abuse, exactly.
What's the fun in that?
The fun in that is,
If there's no
eating
kicking
food.
toasters, then is it really fun?
This is about like cooking. How did this devolve into just like kicking toasters? Also,
Why
who
not?
do you like?
Is that not what you do in the kitchen?
Fair point. Actually, out of everyone here, who do you think could kick the toaster? Like, who do you think could kick a toaster to farthest?
Not me. I was never really great at soccer. I'd have trouble just like getting it off the ground. So you probably have a bit more of a chance.
I mean, I'm not really great at like any sort of physical activity either. I do tend to die if that happens. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, understandable.
But moving on. Hold on. Let me just like rescale this a little bit. It's my setup here is not great in OBS, so there's gonna be a little bit of scuff. I apologize in advance, but there we go. All right, so you ready for this?
Oh. Spaghetti.
So 16 ounces of spaghetti. And they're laying it out individually. Ooh. Now, I just want to stop to just appreciate that. They're laying this out like every individual strand of spaghetti, like individually in a row.
A+ for effort, I guess.
Yeah, A+ for effort, but...
He just had an afternoon to just blow away. Just like, I'm bored.
Yeah.
Let me just like line up spaghetti individually.
Yeah. Just lining up like individual strands of cooked spaghetti. Like,
yeah, are they gonna make like a messed up lasagna where instead of like the big flat like
yeah.
Wait, is it lasagna or is it lasagna?
Yeah, no, like the noodles in lasagna are called lasagna, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, they could do that instead, but instead they're doing this, which takes like way more effort.
yeah, it's like why?
How will this be ruined? Oh, just you wait and see. Alright, so they're cutting the ends off with a knife as well, so those are just, like, completely wasted.
Okay. Well, they could have given it to the dog.
Is that, like, okay?
What?
I mean, I think...
What, they're just making a cheese sauce.
Yeah, they're just laying out, like, cheese on... Wait, hold on.
Meatballs? What?
Hold on, like, notice
I don't think anything
what
cursed has happened yet.
Notice what it's on right now. Like, notice the mat that it's on right now.
The fancy mat. Pretty fancy. Why not just get, like, a cutting board? What the hell is that? It's like
that'll be an important detail later, alright? I just want to point that out. That's gonna be an important detail.
It could be mistaken for the pot, for the spaghetti.
Yeah, kind of could be, actually. But yeah, all right. So they're
spaghetti on the spaghetti mat. Oh, that's what it was for. Okay.
This is fucking pasta sushi.
What?
This is, yeah, like chat got it right. This is lasagna sushi.
Isn't it just ravioli? It's just ravioli.
I didn't even think about that, but yeah, it kinda is. Bruh. Yeah, okay, can we just...
Mia.
Yeah, hold on. I'm just gonna, like, take another look at this just to be, like, completely sure about this. So, like, how much can I say about this? Right? Like, glorious folded 1,000 times.
Okay, that's good. That's great.
Yeah, quality Japanese steel, I mean pasta, folded 1,000 times. Pasta and sushi are good when separate. Who the fuck said, together? Yeah, but, like, it's not even... The thing about this is that it's not even, like, sushi ingredients or anything. This is just entirely pasta. It's just a presentation is so dumb.
Yeah, but, you know, presentation is everything.
Yeah.
Especially when you're making a freaking video about it.
Right?
I feel like...
Yeah.
I feel like nobody would do this. It's just kind of the spectacle of it.
Yeah, and, like, Okay, right, now... another detail that I want to mention, just from this frame... They have chopsticks on the side, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So
they
it's
have...
like... I see. It's like cheeky. It's cheeky.
Yeah.
They're being cheeky with it.
But if you, like... If we continue watching this video, right? They use a spoon.
Leaf. What?
They use a spoon. The chopsticks were right there. Like, why? Why would someone? Why would someone
they do look like dishonor the boo. They do look like a nice pair of chopsticks. So maybe they didn't want to get them dirty.
That's literally the point of chopsticks. Like, why? They went through all of this effort to make this completely unnecessary, like, spaghetti sushi abomination just for, you know, like, the presentation of it. And they had chopsticks right there, and they use a spoon instead. I'm actually mad about that.
Only a spoonful.
Maybe the person was afraid that the 1,000 times folded ravioli was going to parry the... Yeah, the 1,000 times folded Japanese ravioli is just too powerful for that.
Yeah, you had to use the unblockable spoon attack.
Oh god. But, like, yeah, okay, so that was how do you feel about that?
I make it a spaghetti.
I cook it a spaghetti.
Oh, mamma mia. I cook it a spaghetti.
Yeah, I mean, like, the thing about that, right? The thing about that is that, like, if you presented those ingredients in, like, a different way, as well as it is that look like it tasted good, yeah, like, the actual ingredients and the preparation of it is, you know, all right. Like, maybe, hold on, maybe, like, because of how they chose to do it, they, like, it maybe could have gone, like, a little cold or something. That doesn't really look... I mean, that looks all right, right? Like, if you just did this as, like a normal person, as just, like, a plate of spaghetti with meatballs and stuff, like, probably that would be fine. It's just that the presentation of this is so much effort for something so stupid.
They are dressing it up for a video.
Yeah, but
remember that as well.
Yeah, but, like, it's almost kind of like an implicit assumption with these videos where it's like, if you're making a video about a recipe, you're kind of expecting people to try it on their own.
That's true. And
there's just so much effort into this for just, like, so little. Because at least in terms of, like, the flavor and everything, this is pretty much just like regular spaghetti. It's just...
But then again, I kind of feel like that these are although they kind of have, like, the format of a recipe, they're not really recipes, because it's not like I haven't seen them give, like, exact measurements or anything like that. And I also hate that, by the way, when they don't give, like, exact measurements.
Oh my god, yeah.
That could ruin something.
Yeah,
But yeah, it feels like they're recipes in a way, but they're mostly just like short form videos meant for consumption.
Oh yeah, yeah.
in
Like it's
yummy
just like
TikTok.
a normal TikTok video where it's just like, hey, look at this cool thing I did, more than like, hey, here's how, like, here's something you can try at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
If it was like if they really wanted you to learn how to do this, then they'd be talking over it and telling you how to do it, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
And it would be a 10-minute video, not a 30
I mean, to be
second
fair, like they did
whatever.
actually give
They did.
like accurate
they
measurements
did.
and
Well,
stuff. It's just
plus-
that like,
plus points for that.
yeah, it's just
That's
that
good.
like,
I like
what human would try this at home?
I don't know. If you had a weekend to
There's-
spare. Like
In
a whole
before,
weekend.
there's a small shack on a tall mountain where a lone man forges this recipe. Yeah, there's just like a lone hermit, like in. It's just kind of like
I don't know.
the
Does
story.
it seem like an old, like, desolate hermit's hand that we're looking at right here?
No, but it does seem like the recipe. It does seem like a recipe made by someone who's gone senile.
Maybe. Maybe it was a recipe passed on by from generations.
Yeah, passed on by generations because
Passed
each
on-
generation. Each
passed it
generation
on.
does not want to be responsible for creating it, so they just keep passing it on to the next generation.
Yeah, let's go with that.
God, it's just like the story about like the old Japanese man who lives on a mountain and makes swords and stuff, but it's just like the last pasta smith. Okay, let's move on. I don't want to look at this anymore. Let's move on to something less awful. Or more, actually. I think this is more awful.
Can't go wrong with more awful.
All right.
I thought that was mold. We're already they've already lost me.
Yeah, wait, yeah,
Oh,
hold
okay.
on.
That was
I think
just
this needs
that
to
was
be.
the preview.
Yeah,
That was
this
just a
needs to be
preview
like.
of the.
Should I slow this down? Should I slow this down?
You can. Maybe we should watch it at full speed first.
All right. Yeah, it's just that like there's narration for this one, and they're basically just saying like they even admit that this was a terrible idea. Like they said straight up that it was just awful, but I would kill to have the title of Pasta Smith. Yeah, that would be one hell of a job description.
There's probably some restaurant out there that has like the job position open as Pasta Smith.
Yeah, like it's kind of like I've heard that like tech companies specifically have like they make really weird descriptions of their job titles, so make it like harder to.
All of the companies do that. You gotta understand, like all of the companies do that nowadays. Like they'll call you like,
yeah.
oh, you're not a grocery stalker. You're a stocking associate. All right, you're an associate. Like, no, I'm not. I'm a freaking stalker. Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop trying to like gaslight me into thinking I'm important.
Yeah, I mean, but I think it's more just like the specific thing that I heard about was just like tech companies like giving job titles like Code Jedi and stuff like that.
Oh.
And apparently it is just to make like resumes like harder to write because you don't know what you're actually being hired for. Yeah,
I think it would be into. I think the purpose of it would be to bring in more young gullible people. I guess I don't know.
Yeah. Also, I just want to mention I'm totally like taking a screen cap of this frame that we paused on.
Oh, nice.
This frame is I'm
You
gonna
just
put
have
that
this
on my
frame
wall.
and then you just caption it. Like, you ever just sit in your truck?
Yeah. You ever just sit in your truck? Yeah. You ever just like sit in your truck and make like shitty, just make like what even is shitty ketchup cake? I think.
Yeah, it's not even that. It's like, you ever just sit in your truck and then it's just, yeah, that's it. With this face.
Yeah. All right. So we did kind of like talk over this a lot, but maybe we should take another look at what this is, what this actually is.
probably.
Yeah. Yeah. So right.
Okay, we
like,
got cake, sugar.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna slow this down.
Why did you need cake mix and sugar? What?
That I don't know, but this seems like the most American thing. So I'm gonna like, yeah, slow this down. Maybe not that much. Maybe just like 50%, just so we can like comprehend what's going on here. Right,
yeah.
right. So, Yeah, so those are... Why won't it let me scrub? Why?
I don't know, but those look like sponges. They look like sponges that have mold on them.
Yeah, those really do look like sponges with mold. But yeah, so they have powdered sugar, they have cake mix, they got ketchup.
Oh, ketchup. Oh no.
And they have Mountain Dew.
Oh, so that's what they did. They just baked the cakes, but they like put ketchup in the mix, and then they did whatever the fuck else.
Yeah, this is cake mix with like a bunch of other random stuff in it.
I see.
Hey, so there's the cake mix. There's the Mountain Dew.
Okay.
There's I don't know what that. I think that's like water. I hope that's not like vinegar or something.
No, it's probably vegetable oil for the cake. For
okay,
the
yeah,
cake,
maybe,
you know?
maybe, yeah.
Part of the actual recipe.
Yeah, this looks fucking awful. Why would you add ketchup to a cake? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Like, why?
I love how they added the Mountain Dew, and then they went back to the regular recipe. They're like, well, first you get your Mountain Dew. Oh, then you have your vegetable oil.
Yeah.
And then you have your ketchup. Like it just goes from like weird to normal to
like this
weird.
Is just like there's just whiplash with every single ingredient.
Whiplash. Yeah, it's literally whiplash because the editing is like so awful, and it's just like we've got to fit all of this in like 30 seconds quick, just like
oh
cut
my
everything.
God, yeah. All these TikTok videos are like this. Pseudo meatloaf, maybe, except like they added Mountain Dew and cake mix and stuff, so this is like a sweet thing as well, which is like that's just really screwing me up. Like, all right, yeah, so there's the cake batter or something that
it looks like carrot cake.
I mean, kind of, but like is carrot cake usually like that orange before?
It's probably not that orange, but they probably add orange coloring to just make it look more like a carrot cake because they always have to add some sort of coloring.
Yeah, I don't know. Normally, like at least where I am, carrot cake is usually more like brownish. I don't know. Looks like ketchup mayo. Yeah.
I'm not sure I've ever seen. I don't know. I gotta like, I work at a grocery store, so I can just go next time and see what the hell is on that aisle.
Yeah, just take a look at the cakes to remind you what normal food looks like. I understand.
Yeah.
Right. So then they have like butter. Is that flour? No, that's powdered sugar, I think.
Oh,
so
more Mountain Dew, of course.
Wait, yeah. So they have butter and then sugar, and then they're adding like sugar water. All right.
They're making the frosting.
Yeah, I guess, but this is just seems like a lot of sugar and butter and stuff, but that's normal. That's normal though.
I don't even think they didn't do the frosting wrong because I think you need powdered sugar. You need like the powdery sugar to make the frosting.
I think that's what they added. Like at the beginning they had like they had powdered sugar there, and they didn't add that in the cake mix. So I think they added that to the frosting.
Okay, right. Okay, so they kind of know what they're doing, but
yeah,
they're also
making ketchup cake.
They're freaking it.
Yeah. Sounds like a sugar coma. I mean, yeah, but to be completely fair, like cake usually just sounds like that. So
when you're in America, bread is a sugar coma because
oh my God,
how much that they add in it.
Yeah. Like, isn't it, wasn't it Subway that, like, legally their bread can't be considered bread because it has so much sugar in it?
I don't know, but I know in other countries, I mean, anyone from like out of the United States, when they come into the United States and get some bread, they're like, why is it so sweet? This is disgusting.
Oh my God, yeah. Subway just tastes bad. I mean, no comments.
Subway, eat free.
Eat free. Spubby, yes.
Spubby. Mmm, yummy.
All right, so ketchup and Mountain Dew cake. That and the person like presenting this just admits that it tastes terrible, right? So at the very least, like they admit that it.
Did you expect it to taste good?
No, but I'm expecting them to lie about it.
Well, I don't think he pretty much knows he can't fool anybody. Like, that was delicious, and it's literally orange and green. Nothing orange and green is gonna be delicious. This
even hold on. If we go back to the beginning, this doesn't even look like something a human should consume.
Yeah, it just looks like a sponge.
Yeah, no, it just looks like a sponge, and like the abrasive side of the sponge has mold on it, and it's just
You know the sponges with like the smiley faces on them?
kind of, yeah.
Well, it's funny how like when you use that a lot, like the smiley face gets like really like stretched out and distorted, and it just looks like menacing. Just turns into like an evil face.
Eldritch Cakes. Yeah, I mean these should not be consumed by any mortal being. These are like only for the outer gods. Those are the only people that will live after consuming one of these. All right, so shall we move on?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't know if you're ready for this, but I don't think I am ready for this. And I picked this one, right? I picked this one out. Here we go.
Ramen
right.
in chalices. All right.
So they're starting off by consuming the ramen chalice.
Consuming the ramen chalice.
All right. So now they're doing this.
They're like boiling it in the bag. That's
that is.
I've never seen that before.
That's like prison level cooking, you know, like
yeah. But it's also somehow smart. Like,
I mean,
you could, if you mastered it, you could probably do it faster than like how you're normally supposed to.
All right, and now this is where it gets bad. All right, this is where it starts getting really bad.
I knew it was gonna get bad once I saw the chalice full of mustard.
That's cheese sauce actually. So that's arguably worse.
Why do they have so many like chalices lying around?
I don't know.
It's like they raided a manor from like Bloodborne, and they just like let's make a cooking video with all this stuff we just
it's just
from...
like it's just the lack of like normal cookware. It is just so jarring to me. Legit prison food, honestly. Yeah, like I don't know if it's just me, but it's like every time I see instant noodles being used for something other than making instant noodles, it just like my brain just automatically goes to like, this is prison food, because that's actually what they do in prison. So like I
wouldn't doubt it.
Okay, so right, they deep fried a hot dog in ramen.
They're cooking it like it's like corn on the cob. It's funny.
Oh god, yeah. And so now they have like steak and a block of cheese. Oh no, yeah. This is getting pretty bad.
This is the most normal thing out of everything so far. It's like steak and cheese.
Yeah. I mean, this.
I can see that.
Yeah. I mean, this is like kind of weird so far, but just you wait.
Oh no! What are you doing? Stop! Why the mustard? You don't need to add mustard on everything. Jesus.
The thing is, like, it would actually probably. This would probably be better if it was mustard, but that's cheese sauce on that. So that is like, you know, just salt. Like, it's just salt and cheese and. Oh god.
You didn't need to put anything on it. It was just a nice steak and cheese. A skewer thingy.
I mean, you could actually just like put that on a grill or something.
Yeah, you
probably
could.
not with the cheese, but
alright.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you could like cook the steak and then add the cheese afterward. And
yeah, and like that could be normal, but instead they're dipping it in cheese sauce. By the way, I should mention that cheese has had raw meat in it. All right. I just want to like make a note of that before we go any further. Have you seen the hot Cheeto turkey video? I have not, but maybe, you know, if I ever hate myself enough to do another one of these, we could do that.
Now that I think about it, with all this stuff over it, how is the meat inside gonna cook?
Honestly, I'm not sure, but you know, maybe they'll just like leave it in for a while. There probably isn't really any way to tell like if it's actually cooked inside, because there's just so much stuff on top of it.
Yeah, they're just like gonna guess. Like, yeah, it's probably cooked.
Yeah, living on the edge there.
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay.
They're probably just gonna feed these to like their goats or whatever.
Oh my god.
Nobody's actually gonna eat this.
All right, and.
Oh no, not more. Why more?
Yeah. Okay. So that's why I wanted to mention they're using the same like glass of cheese sauce that's had raw meat inside it.
Wait, this whole time has it been mustard or has it been cheese sauce?
It's been cheese sauce the whole time. They haven't added like mustard or anything. Mustard would be normal.
Because like I don't know, like this cheese sauce and mustard look very same.
Yeah,
same
it's just like American like cheese sauce. It's just like, yeah, it just looks like this.
I'm not a big fan of like the yellow cheeses for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine a lot of people aren't, because it's just kind of like really processed.
You ever had
and
like
stuff.
Havarti?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Havarti.
Yeah, I mean, like if you had like
That's some good cheese.
real cheeses and stuff, that would probably be better than this. This is just like, you know, like processed.
You know, like
Yeah.
provolone.
The salmonella adds flavor. Yeah, maybe that's why. Like the raw meat bacteria is just like to add flavor to this.
There's some meats that are okay to eat raw, like
I mean, yeah, but this one definitely is not.
That definitely was not okay. It was like veiny.
Yeah. So this is what people think of when people talk about American cuisine. Honestly, like even then, this is like carnival food, you know? Like this is the kind of stuff that's just like you have this once a year because that's the only way you recover from this.
Yeah,
unless you live in America or something, because I don't even know.
This is chocolate covered bacon.
Yeah, this is like on that tier. And then they just threw like the salmonella infused cheese sauce and some sriracha on it.
Just throw more shit on it. That's how you cook. You just keep throwing shit on it.
Yeah, that's how you cook. You just throw shit at the wall until, you know, eventually it's edible.
Yeah, you'll get there eventually.
A lot of cheeses of that color just sort of taste like chemicals. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much... Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, God. So, yeah, that is,
Thank you, Chef Club Original. Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, so
You're
they
definitely
have,
original. I gotta give him that.
Yeah, I mean, it is original because no one else would possibly think of doing that.
It's no stovetop cooking, that's for sure.
Oh, God.
But okay. I wanted to ask this too, but what's like the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
The weirdest thing I've ever eaten, I think... Oof, that's hard. That's hard. I think, like, in the weirdest thing in the same vein as, like, this kind of stuff, I think would be, like, deep-fried Kool-Aid was a thing I've had exactly once.
Okay, well, what if we expanded the category? How about like the weirdest thing you've eaten that like edible or not?
I don't typically eat inedible substances.
Understandable. You know, that's fair.
Yeah,
I wouldn't blame you.
Like, I'm completely drawing a blank on that. I have no idea how to even answer that question. I don't eat a lot of weird food. Probably plastic. Yeah, I think accidentally ingesting some degree of plastic is probably going to be the weirdest answer to that. Although arguably that's not even really that weird because...
Yeah, it's not that weird. I was thinking more voluntarily.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know how to answer that.
I mean, in my case, it would be sand.
I mean, what are you implying? Like, what, you voluntarily ate sand?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Crunchy. No, seriously though, when I was a kid, I think it was like kindergarten to first grade, right? Instead of like having desks and stuff, there was like this big mat, like this big carpet mat, like with like, imagine one of those like you know, like the big carpets mats, the big carpet mat things, but like the city on it and the roads.
Oh yeah,
those things, except I'm pretty sure it was just like numbers and stuff like that on the mat.
Okay.
Anyway, so like instead of like desks and stuff, we just sat like crisscross on the mat for for all of our lessons and stuff. So And also, whenever, after recess and stuff, and when everyone would like run back into class and like trample all over the mat, and like the sand in their the sand in their shoes gets like dislodged and falls
Oh
into
no.
like the crevices of this carpet thing.
Oh
And
no.
me being an intelligent life form said, I wonder what this tastes like. And then I think it became like a habit of mine for like that whole year, like when I was in that classroom. And then after I left that classroom and I couldn't do anymore, I kind of like thought back to myself, that was kind of weird.
Yeah, I mean, eating sand voluntarily, maybe not the best decision.
I was like, it's not even like sand. It's like, it's not even sand. It's like shoe sand. Like,
Oh god.
I had no idea. I mean, I was like 8 years old, right?
Okay,
so you
that's...
can't blame me.
Yeah,
what do you think?
That's less weird.
Like, you think I was older? But I said we were sitting on a funny, colorful carpet. Like, obviously this was like in kindergarten or something.
Yeah. I mean, if you're like 8 years old, that makes more sense. But sand.
I feel like even an 8-year-old would be like, but not me. I'm just built different.
I mean, maybe like 5-year-old or something.
I definitely was older than that.
Yeah.
I definitely was older than that. But it's weird. It's weird how what kind of habits can crop up in our early years.
MF just casually admitted to eating shoe sand and a collab. We've peaked. We peaked.
Crunchy.
Okay.
Just dig your fingers into the carpet and just like.
Just eat the sand. Like,
yeah,
life pro
yummy,
tips. Probably
yummy
would be more
protein.
healthy than any of the stuff we've shown so far.
Probably be more healthy than Subway.
Yeah. Than sussy way.
Sussy.
All right, moving on.
Maybe that's why I'm so stupid. Because I hate sand.
Unless the next one has someone putting shoe sand in condensed milk, it won't be topped.
Oh no.
Okay, well, I mean, it's pretty bad so far. Should I replay the beginning of it again, or did you catch that?
I think I have no idea what's going on.
All right, I'm just gonna let this play until the end, and then we're gonna go back and we're gonna watch
like a
this.
Tiny little nougat. Ooh. It's like a hush puppy, but what's in it? Death.
Yeah,
is in
hold
it.
on. Let me. That's disgusting as well. So thanks for whoever made this.
Okay, what is that?
So that's ketchup, and this is gelatin.
Jello. Yummy. Ketchup Jello.
So then they're adding more ketchup.
I always
on top
knew
of it,
the
so...
red Jello was ketchup.
Deep fried Heinz. That's actually what this is. This is actually deep fried ketchup. And not fucking around with like carnival food where it's just like, oh, deep fried like liquid or something, but it's actually just like basically a fritter like flavored with that. No, this is actually just ketchup that someone's like breaded and deep fried.
That doesn't really surprise me. I want to be honest. That doesn't surprise me as much as the I don't know what was it, like the moldy sponges.
Okay, yeah, I think this is the same guy that made the moldy sponges actually.
Oh, makes sense.
I hate ketchup. Why do people put it in everything? Normally people would not try to deep fry ketchup. Like, this is not an activity that normal people partake in.
I feel like there's better things to put on food than ketchup. There's a lot of different alternatives.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of like alternatives and stuff, but
resort to ketchup.
Yeah. Legit thought that was meat at first. When it came out liquid?
Liquid meat, blood.
Yeah, if you look at that, right, like
consume the blood hush puppies. Blood puppy.
Can I like skip over? All right, yeah. So I'm just gonna skip over like the gross shot of him like with the thing in his mouth, and this fucker dips his ketchup in ketchup.
Yeah. That's like me. I've dipped a chocolate brownie in fondue, in chocolate fondue, so I'm guilty of that.
I mean, I guess, but it's just the idea that like, because ketchup is a condiment to begin with, right?
Yeah.
So then you make that like the main thing, and then you add ketchup on top of it. Like, that's too much for me, and I like Heinz quite a bit. Yeah, like this, even for people who like ketchup, this is still a bridge too far, I think. So you wanna move on? I think we've seen enough of this one. Yo, dog, I heard you like ketchup, so I put ketchup on your ketchup. Yeah, but like that's excessive. Like there is such thing as too much of a good thing, even if you like ketchup. Like just this. This is too much.
When it comes to chocolate, I don't think there's such thing as having too much.
Yeah, I mean, well,
it's literally impossible.
There are a couple videos later on here that I think might challenge that belief, but
all right, we'll see. We'll see.
All right, so next one's a little bit of a shorter one, so a bit of a short recipe.
All right. Cheese.
Oh wait,
Jam.
Yeah, hold on. Let me restart it because I had to resize.
Oh,
or not.
Oh no. Easy sandwich. Wait, what? Oh, butter?
It's
That's
butter
not cheese, it's
and
butter.
jam.
Butter jam. A butter jam.
This is, like the perfect quick sandwich for if you're, if you're heading out to work or school, just a stick of butter with jam on it.
What's your go-to sandwich?
My go-to sandwich, honestly, probably just like an egg and like nothing else. It's just
okay, respectable.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing, like if I gotta get there, like if I gotta get breakfast and get to wherever like yesterday, then it's just like put an egg in it, like maybe not great, but at least it's edible. That's kind of the mentality there. Definitely not this. In fact, I don't think any sane human would willingly ingest this.
Yeah, probably.
So if anyone could send me a video of them like actually making and eating this, I'll give you $5.
I think that'd be worth more than $5.
Yeah, I mean, like.
Okay, $5 per bite.
All right, well, let's not go nuts here. I am a VTuber. I spent all my money on stream stuff.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. That's a lie. I made like most of this.
Yeah, I know that. You're like super talented for making all that.
I wouldn't say that's the thing, right? I wouldn't say talented as much as like I have a lot of spare time and no respect for it.
So, being stubborn enough to like to like bash your head against live 2D for however long you did. That's a talent in itself,
Yeah, I mean, this model took months, right? Like,
yeah, it's not something I could do, so I call that a talent. It's not something most people could do.
Yeah, I mean, God, now that you mention that, it just feels so weird because like whenever I do it, it feels like, oh, this is just something anyone can do. But like, yeah, I just have such a hard time.
We're all our greatest critics. It's always ourselves.
Yeah, it's just like, because when I think back of like how I got started with this, I was literally just like watching tutorials on the internet and like screwing around with a free program and a mouse.
That's how all great things get started. All great things get started, really.
What, by people screwing around on the internet? Actually, fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually makes sense. But it's just like, when I look back at like how I got started with this, it just really, it feels like the kind of thing that anyone can do. So it's just, I always have such a hard time internalizing that, like, In fact, no, not everyone has like several months to spare to, make a live 2D model on their own.
It's more like, it's the thing that people look at it like at a first glance and say, yeah, I could do that. But the moment they try, they usually give up in about a week.
Yeah, I can definitely see that, especially because live 2D is just like actually really hard to work with.
I mean, just looking at it.
Unrelated,
like,
but I do it for fun now.
Yeah, like just looking at it, it's like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah. Like I totally understand that because it is very like threatening or like intimidating to if you're just going in like without any sort of tutorial or anything. But moving on here. So this is the preview, right? And we've got it's food on the stove again. I know you like these guys, so
hell yeah. We love stoves.
Yeah. Right, so far they're cutting potatoes. This cutting technique,
really?
By the way, hold on, can I like actually go back and like watch your cutting technique? That is yeah, so don't cut like this person, because you might cut your finger off if you do that.
How they like stack them right there, that didn't seem very safe.
Yeah, I'm just looking more at like their cutting technique. They're holding the stuff like I just remember I was always taught like cat's paw. You have to like curve your fingers inwards so you don't like hit them, like you don't accidentally cut yourself. But this person just isn't doing that. They're almost sticking out their fingers. So they're just looking at that.
I knew you were a master chef.
Yeah, like literally the most basic cooking knowledge, and it's just
I'm Duck Cookum.
I'm Duck Cookum. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I need Duke Nukem things to say. Give me a second. I'm here to kick ass and cook chicken, and I'm all out of ass. I mean chicken.
It was an attempt.
Could at least have the decency to cut okay, but they don't. Yeah, right? Like, if somebody's like so confident in their cooking that they're making videos and like sharing them as recipes to recommend to people, like, why would they cook like this? Like, the cutting technique is just so wrong. It's like actually endangering themselves. Alright, and they're just throwing more oil on it. So normal so far. Like, the cooking technique is not great, but so far this is normal, right? You don't understand. The blood adds flavor to those.
I have nothing to say about their cutting techniques because I use a curved knife. So.
All right. So, what do you think about this so far?
Raw, very raw.
Yeah, very raw. Now normally like. I don't notice for sure, right? I don't notice for sure, but something tells me this is not something you should ever do. Like, just put raw meat with like the raw ingredients like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not how.
Yeah.
This is not how you cook. Chicken breast. They will turn out dry. Yeah.
Yeah, like I think to cook any sort of meat, you'd have to like put it in a metal tray thingy filled with like oil, and then like. Like flip it in the oil or whatever, then smear it all over the place. And,
I mean, like there are ways to cook meat so it doesn't turn out dry, but it looks like they're going to put this into an oven, and like they could fuck this up. Looks way different from how the meal kits I tried had you handling chicken. Yeah, this doesn't really seem too safe. Like I read on the Reddit thread where I got this that's just like, you're basically letting it soak in salmonella.
Yummy.
All right, yeah.
That's where the flavor comes from.
Yes, delicious salmonella. For the record,
it has salmon in the name.
Don't actually like eat salmonella.
It has salmon in the name. What if you had a salmonella roll?
A salmonella roll? That?
Yeah.
So what? Just like raw chicken on bread?
No, like raw chicken in like in a sushi roll. get it like a salmonella roll.
God, chicken sushi. That reminds me of like I swear I seen like a Facebook post that was just like, yeah, I prefer my chicken strips rare. And like that was satire, but I think people like actually tried doing it.
There are some people who don't believe that they need to cook meat.
Oh my
And
God.
I guess some people, they eat so much raw meat that they can build resistances to it. So
yeah, some people are just immune to stomach parasites, apparently.
Some people are just built different. And that's understandable.
Can I eat salmon?
You probably...
If
when you look at... Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
When you look at the people who like eat raw shit on the internet and post about it, they all seem like they're doing okay, right? But then you gotta like realize they're posting about it because they're not dead, right? Everyone else who has tried this kind of diet is dead.
Yeah.
And these are just the survivors posting how it works.
Yeah, it's just like what's it called? Like survivorship bias in statistics, where it's just like you only get reports from people who survive. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so,
I've seen people like just blend raw eggs, like like 20 raw eggs in a blender, and then they just drink it.
Wait.
Shells included.
Wait, see, is that actually a thing?
That's bodybuilders do that. Yeah.
What? I actually don't know how to respond to that.
Look it up.
You know what? I'm gonna have to once the stream is over. But yeah, now as you can see, I think like these people use it's called table cream a lot, and from what I've heard, it's basically just like it's sour cream but worse. So this is a combination of mayonnaise and that they're just kind of dumping onto the chicken. And as you can see, most of it is actually just getting on the sides here. Not much of it is actually staying on the chicken.
It's liquefied table.
Liquefied table. Yeah, let's just add some liquid table to it. The pulverized wood will really add flavor.
Table.
All right, and like now I want you to look carefully at this, right? Look carefully at how they do this and like when they cut it open.
Okay, I'm looking.
It is so dry. Like,
yeah, that does not look good.
Yeah, that
does not look good.
That just looks like oh god. It's cremated. Like it has just been it is
looks
so
like
dry.
It's crumbling. It looks like it's crumbling.
Yeah, I was right. Yeah, you were right. This is just so dry.
It looks like they marinate. Oh, sorry.
No, like so you're watching food that doesn't actually involve a stove. Yeah, this is just like an oven. Probably would have been better if they used a stove, but no, this is still just like really bland and like dry and possibly one of the worst ways you could prepare chicken. Like
I was gonna say, it looks like they marinated it in grandma's ashes.
Wait, yeah. God, yeah, that that would actually probably be more flavoring than what they actually added. Yeah, I could see the dryness in that close-up. It's so dry. Like, did they not notice that? Like, even here with the video quality being like not that great, you can still tell it's just so dry.
Grandma.
Yeah, it's just like your alien grandmother unfortunately passed away, and her last request was to use her ashes to cook chicken. Apparently,
Sounds like an intro to a joke, like grandma nuts.
Mac, what's been happening with food crimes? We are scarred. Not gonna lie, this is making me hungry for those salmonella ramen hot dogs. Yeah, you know what? Like, at least if you have those, like, the pain ends quickly. Alright, so... shall we continue? That's a rhetorical question. We're moving on whether you like it or not. There are no brakes on the food crime train.
What? Oh. He just looks so distraught about it.
Yeah, the other guy just looks like, yeah, if we look at the other
Agony.
guy's face right now, like, let me look at
Yeah, just like zoom in on the guy's face the whole time.
he's just like, this is my life now.
He's like, I'm not sure this is what this was worth the $200.
Yeah, he's just like, this is my life now. I have to do this.
Forever known as the guy with the ramen brim.
Yeah. Ramen with no brim. He's being held at gunpoint to do this. Yeah, like the cameraman was just holding a 9mm to him. Like, you better film this. Aleph, I beg you to check Discord. I'm literally in the middle of a collab right now. But I'll check Discord after the stream. Because of how I have this set up. But
Oh
yeah,
we're doing it through Discord screen share because the other website.
Yeah, so
thing
I'm
is,
actually like yeah, he's actually on, or they're actually on like Discord screen right now. So I can't go in and check Discord. Yeah. That's the Discord window right there is how we're doing this. So it's a little bit scuffed. Oh God.
Oh no, the flavor packet as well.
Yeah, now honestly, I think the thing that's like kind of pissing me off from this is that they added the flavor packet like after. Yeah, so it's not gonna like evenly spread. It's just kind of like they added like salt to it pretty much.
Yeah, like this guy's gonna like
wait, hold on. This guy's using a spoon.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
He is. Forks are banned. Illegal.
Yeah. Okay, well, I mean, that was obviously a joke, right? So we can't get too mad at that. Still, you know, kind of gross, but, you know, at the very least, they fought to not touch the parts that were actually on the guy's hair. So, yeah, like...
The victim in that situation, the guy with the ramen in his hair, he's gonna like go to his girlfriend like 2 days later, and she's gonna be like, "What's the matter? You got like dandruff?" Like, no, it was from the flavor packet.
Oh God, yeah, that's gonna be like such a hard thing to explain. Like, this guy's gonna go to like a different hairdresser that doesn't try to cook food in his hair, and it's just like. Yeah, the hairdresser's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, what happened to your hair?" And he's just like, "Ramen."
Ramen. Yummy.
All right, let's move on. So here we are. It's you know it's your favorite food on the stove again. They have 4 boiled eggs.
Oh yeah, just cut directly into your hand.
Yep, directly on your hand. Don't need for like a cutting board or anything. Definitely, this is how you do it. This is giving me anxiety.
Of steel.
I've got hands of steel. Endless salmonella. Well, you know, at the very least, they properly cooked the eggs this time.
Table cream making an entrance again.
Oh boy, yeah, they love their table cream for whatever reason. Like, is sour cream too good for them? Or like, not good enough, or something? Best cooking tips 1: use your hand as a cutting board. Yeah, but like the thing is, they have a cutting board here as well.
There's
So
a cutting
board.
They finally they were waiting for their magic out of regen so they could summon a cutting board.
Yeah, that's what happened. They just ran out of mana, and they just like in between shots they just downed a mana potion so they could summon cutting board.
Exactly. Because some conjure cutting board 50 mana.
Yeah. All right, you ready for this? They put it into a blender. You ready? What? Okay, now before we continue, what do you think this is gonna come out looking like?
Smoothie.
All right, because it's just like it's eggs, cream, and like parsley and chives so far, I think. So
Gonna be a mint smoothie.
all right, yeah. So like with your predictions in mind, let's continue. I'm so afraid.
Hit
Hit
it.
for 15 minutes. Yeah.
Hit it.
I think they
Domestic
mean,
abuse.
where do you watch us from behind waterfalls from my eyes? Yeah, and just, yep, get a shot of that blender in. Several shots of that blender in for no reason because,
Yeah.
Len Zaid, welcome to the library. I apologize for butchering your name just now.
Hello.
But here we go, and they've created green slime.
No, mint smoothie.
I don't
I knew it. I knew it. It was a mint smoothie. Look,
Everyone
they even got the
butchers
mint
me.
leaf.
Apologies. Nickelodeon Nickelodeon vibes. No, wait. I think how Nickelodeon does it is it's like I forget what it is, but it's just like some stuff and food coloring. I'm pretty sure. Fat Flamer, welcome to the library. I hope you're enjoying your time here because I certainly need to wash out my eyes after this. And like, you know, considering that is quite a statement, you know, considering yeah.
Eyes.
Yeah, I have a lot of those, so I'm gonna need to be washing out all of them now.
Aye, Captain.
Hold on, can you hear that outside my room? It is kind of loud.
No, I could not hear.
Okay. You can't add a piece of fucking cilantro to Nick's slime and call it food. It's like
they're gonna add this like tiny leaf on top, like
yeah.
for presentation, and they're just gonna end up chucking it at someone to slime them.
God, yeah. Like that would actually probably be a better use of it than like to actually try and eat it. It's like glue, water, borax. Yeah, it's like glue and like water and stuff and like green food coloring, I'm pretty sure. So it's like I've heard it's safe, right? I've heard it's safe, but it's not this. It's much cheaper than this, probably. And you know, like
what on earth are they doing with the sandwich now?
They've just got bread.
Oh wait, it's not a
and
sandwich, it's bread.
There is a soup.
Oh,
this
no.
is I think this is some kind of like, oh god, it's like some kind of like dip or spread or something, but it's just green slime and oh god. So not only is this like just completely unappetizing whatsoever, but like even if you think about what's in it, right? It's eggs. Like there's eggs and you know like a little bit of like parsley and chives and stuff. It's just eggs and cream. Like
Berries and cream, berries and cream.
Hi. To be fair, all ice cream is cold slime. I mean, yeah, but it's not this, right? It's different from like let me get a good shot of the green slime. Like
They don't really get a good shot of it. It's just in the It's just like in the background.
It's just in there and they throw parsley at it. Like there's already parsley in it as well, so I don't know what they're trying to accomplish with that. How many cursed recipes have appeared? I think we're on number 9 so far.
I got a number 9.
It's gelled sadness. Yeah, it's like gelled eggs and cream and green stuff. All right, shall we move on?
It's like guacamole for people who hate themselves.
Yeah, you know, that's actually a fair assessment. It's like guacamole if you don't have any of the ingredients to make guacamole.
It's like guacamole if you are a psychopath.
Yeah, like... All right, we're moving on.
It's guacamole for people who use their hands as a cutting board.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, I think the only people that would call this guacamole would be like the same kind of people who like have cutting boards but choose to use their hands instead.
Yeah, at least they put their food on the stove.
Yeah. Actually, we haven't seen them use a stove once this time.
Yeah, we haven't.
Like
there have been no stoves.
All right. Well, moving on. Wait, hold on. I think I think I could actually play the audio for this because it is it's like not the original audio, but I'm not gonna, just to be safe. So now hold on before we continue. So this is an entire wheel of brie.
Brie. What is
Yeah.
brie?
So they've got an entire wheel of cheese, and they're just putting bacon and
cheese.
onion in it. Mm-hmm.
What?
That's a wheel of brie?
cheese.
Yes, it is. And they're...
That's too much cheese.
Yeah, right.
There's
Like
too much cheese.
they just used like an entire wheel of cheese for this so far, right? And they're not even done. Hopefully there isn't snake meat. Yeah, I hope there isn't. Right, so...
Oh. It's just gonna be like the biggest burger known to man.
Too much cheese, that's an illegal statement. Well, this is illegal, right? Like,
Okay, then then eat this.
yeah, if you're getting to the point, like, even as someone that likes cheese, if you're getting to a point where you can eat an entire wheel of cheese, like, in one sitting, like, I don't even know what to say to that.
Why are they knocking on it? Why are they knocking on it?
Half of these could be classified as a war crime. You know what? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, you could get tried at Hague for making this.
Pizza dough, mama
God,
mia.
and, like, you know, the thing is, right, like, they're not even done. They're not even done. You could eat a wheel of brie easily. I mean, I guess, but, like, with all of this stuff on top of it as well, and, like, is this...
What is that? What are they doing?
They're like putting pizza dough and potatoes around
I'm confused.
the thing, and they just... Why?
Oh, okay. So it's like you just like
Yeah.
pick them out.
Is that
I'm
internal
confused.
meat even cooked? I have no
But
idea.
then you cook. Oh, okay. It's a rose, kind of. Oh, I don't like things that are like you cut it open and they like spill out like guts. I
Yeah.
don't like that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like any part of this, but I think just like the gore at the end is especially like egregious. See the food poisoning the food poisoning just oozing out. Yeah, it's like that shot, like you know the one, right? Like that shot in the cooking video where they just have like the cheese like strings coming out as they, you know, pull it and stuff. Yeah, it's like that shot, but it's just salmonella. Just that one made me feel normal for eating bread with jam, egg, and ketchup. I mean, you know what? Like that's still better than this. Like, that's not a war crime. This is. You don't get salmonella from beef. Yeah, but I mean, you know, like raw meat and stuff. Actually,
Yeah, you get beefinella.
Okay. Actually, I mean, they are cooking this, so, you know, like, that's the salmonella. I don't know if like the raw meat bacteria is really like the worst part of this. I think the worst part of this is just like it conceptually, like just the idea of this, I think, is the worst part of this. What do you think?
It could be like a cool party favor if like I said, the guts didn't spill out at the end.
Yeah,
Like I feel like they could have just like had a normal steak and put it like in the middle of like this bouquet they have here, and that would be fine.
yeah, I mean, like that looks like something. Okay, like the portion sizes are completely fucked, but that looks like something you could reasonably bring to a party.
Yeah, there's
kind
way
of,
too much potato
like-
and not enough meat.
Yeah, and also it's just like no one should ever try to eat an entire wheel of cheese. Like this is that's like I think this is like you invite 6 people over and everyone gets like one bit, right? Like, I think that's
How do you even split? Wait, like how do you even split that among people if everything's just gonna spill out everywhere? You can't even split it.
You just kind of
You're
like
supposed to eat it like a piece
yeah.
of pie. I don't know.
I mean, I guess so. That is how they cut it, right? Like they just cut a slice out of this like absolute behemoth of like cheese and meat and potatoes. Why aren't you just eating it while dipping the potatoes? Yeah, I mean, like, just every part of this, right? Like, just every part of this conceptually is just a bad idea. Like, I don't know why. It's just like every part is just such a bad idea.
I think the potato part was interesting, but everything else is like,
yeah.
why?
Like, you wanna eat like an entire wheel of cheese, like covered in ground meat. Like, could be good for a party if you eat potatoes in the beefy cheese dip thing. Yeah, but like, the party sizes are probably the only way like anyone would ever make this. Also, please don't make, please don't make this. You're sharing it with other people. Yeah, I hope that's the intent here. I hope. I don't know, because like the thing is that this company, they're called Chef Club, and they just make like absolute abominations of like meat and cheese, and they just like a lot of time they just pretend like it's a normal thing for like one person to have.
The thing is, right? Maybe it's because I don't cook, but I don't get why you'd have. If this is meant to like dip the potatoes in, why is it just not like a bowl with like some dip in it? Why does it have to be like a weird steak thing that isn't actually a steak? Because when you cut into it, it just like spills out everywhere.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
I don't even know what this is. Like this, I think this is some kind of like, this is supposed to be some kind of
Ground
pie,
beef,
but
steak,
it's just.
Who cares? It's all meat.
I think they wanted this to be like some kind of pie with how it's presented, but it's just like calories. Oh god. Okay, let's move on before we get into like ground beef arguments.
Yeah, I know they're all different, but I'm just saying. I don't. I didn't get it. That's all I said. I don't like mushy or gushy things. I like solid things, like a steak or like. Okay, what is this? Should I
like go back to the beginning of it so you can properly see what this?
I was watching.
All right, yeah. So they've added hot chocolate and marshmallow fluff onto macaroni. This went 0 to 100. So like, yeah, this like, God, this is so bad. this is so bad. Like already, it's just. Okay, so then.
Oh, so that's what you use marshmallow fluff for.
Yeah, right. So they have
more marshmallows. Lovely.
Oh god, yeah. So they have like the hot chocolate flavored macaroni, and then the yogurt, and then like strawberry jam, I think, and then more of this, and then they put more marshmallows on top, and
Ooh,
okay, and then they microwave the chicken strips, and
Oh, but what's the macaroni for? Of course that guy looks like that.
Yeah, I mean that does look like the kind of person that would think of creating this.
He looks like a juggalo without makeup.
Oh god, yeah, you know what? Yeah, that is actually what it looks like. So this is an absolute travesty. I'm just gonna like loop this in case we need to, because we need to see this again. Someone send me to another world and destroy this one. Yeah, I mean, god, okay. You know, like I never thought I would say this, but you know, maybe there are like benefits to being stuck in a library for so long. I think just the fact that I don't have to exist in the same world as this is definitely a lot more beneficial than I give it credit for.
What kind of BGM do you have on in the stream, by the way? Is it like, I just imagine, like when I see this, I just imagine like the in the background.
Really, because
that would make it so much better.
Because when I see this, I imagine like a horror soundtrack. But no, this is just like my regular just chatting music, so it's
okay.
Yeah, that actually would have been a good idea. Like if we ever do this again or do something like this, I would definitely want to put like a horror soundtrack. Oh god, I went to the grocery store and Kraft sells cotton candy flavor packets for your mac and cheese. Yeah, I actually saw Una on Twitter like bought cotton candy mac and cheese powder, and apparently it was like awful. I mean, I don't know what I expected, but it was awful. Yeah. God. All right.
Awful things are awful.
Yeah, I mean, like, that even just sounds terrible. Like, yeah, a meme product, exactly. That's the kind of thing. It does really seem like the kind of thing where it's just like somebody at Kraft is just like, people are, yeah, let's make this. It's gonna be terrible, and people are gonna buy it ironically. You know, like, they're gonna buy this for like for a challenge or for like social media hits or something. That's how I feel like that's why that happened, I guess. So moving on. Food hacks.
You're going too fast.
Turn beef inside out and wear it like a glove.
Wear it like a glove.
Now let me slow that down to 50% because that is just so fast. The TikTok editing is just like really, really fast. I thought I edited quickly, but jeez. Oh God.
Okay. So they're cutting it.
Yeah, so then they cut it.
They open it up.
They turn it inside out.
Inside out.
And then they wear it like a glove.
No,
and then they stuff it with more things, right?
Oh.
You sear the outside and then stuff it, and then you serve it as pinwheels. I mean,
that would be good. That could be good. Yeah, it's just it's a little unconventional, but it looks fine.
Yeah, I think the actual product of this isn't as bad as just the idea of like you take a cut of meat and then you turn it inside out and then you wear it like a glove. So like I can't argue with the results here.
I don't like this image. It's like they were trying to feed some like monster thing.
Yeah. Like, this looks like.
And now they're sewing its mouth shut.
Yeah, this is just like brutality committed to this piece of beef. But you know, like in comparison to what we've seen today, actually this one seems edible.
At least they're not like covering it in cheese sauce and dipping it in like a chalice or whatever the hell they were doing earlier.
I mean, like this one's edible at least. All right, well, moving
better
on.
Than the slaughter farms. Well, this is probably after the slaughter farm. So they had their alive body massacred. Then they had their dead body massacred.
Yeah,
so.
This is like if you hate cow kind. Like this is like if you hate cows and you need to send a warning to all cow kind. Like that's what all you. Meat. All right. Next one. Here we go. I think they actually use a stove this time, but that doesn't make it better. All right, so they have
it just comes out as a block.
200-gram block of table cream.
It just when you say it like that, it sounds like a little much.
I mean, that's because this kind of is.
Yeah, it is.
Now hold on. Now before I continue, I just want to mention like the caption that they had for this on their Facebook page was, and I quote, "Lazy's rice without dirtying pans."
What?
Lazy's rice without dirtying pans.
They're dirtying a pan right now.
Yeah, all right. So they're dirtying the bowl and the pan that this is in, and like all the containers that they're using for this stuff.
They already dirtied the pan.
Yeah, they've already dirtied all of the stuff that they're using to hold all of these ingredients. Like all of these need to be washed now. And also, like, by the way, I just want to mention, like, the lazy way of preparing rice is the normal way to prepare rice.
Yeah.
Like, you put it in a rice cooker, add water, and, like, forget about it for the next hour. That's... like, what? A lot of work to drown that cube. Yeah, so it looks like vomit. Yeah, rice cookers are super easy to use and they clean up easily. Yeah, so that, like, a rice cooker is the actual lazy way to prepare rice. And not this. And they're adding carrots to it.
Carrots and onions. Yummy.
And garlic to the...
Oh, it has garlic in it now, so that means it's good.
Yeah, and now it looks
they
even
added
more...
garlic, so...
Now they
added garlic, so they must be a chef.
God, okay, and they added olives to this as well. Like, just the flavors here, like, are like completely screwed. They do not mix at all. Garlic flavored puke. Yeah, this definitely looks even more like vomit now. I didn't think it was possible, but they did it. They're so lazy that the lazy way wasn't enough for them. Yeah, like they're actively putting effort into being lazy. Like, would you even consider this being lazy? Like, this is just almost like regular amount of effort at this point. Makes you curious to know what their end game is. Yeah, like what are they trying to do with
the
this?
lazy way to make vomit without actually vomiting.
Yeah, this is just like ready-made vomit that they're... Oh wait, they don't actually use a stove in this one either. They just bake it for 25 minutes. And of course, it comes out looking slightly more edible, but still like vomit.
Wow, it's almost like they just mashed a bunch of things together and then cooked it.
Yeah, they just threw a bunch of shit together and like burned it.
Oh,
and now they're just
added
throwing
mozzarella. They added the mozzarella. There must be Gordon Ramsay behind this video.
Yeah, they're just throwing cubes of cheese into it now. All right. And...
You don't understand, it's mozzarella.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing.
That is...
They mean serious business.
That is disgusting. I mean, you know what? It's at least like... It at least looks edible. You know, maybe not good, but it's... I mean, better than...
My mom would probably enjoy something like this. That's the thing. I just personally wouldn't.
Yeah, I mean, there probably is someone out there who would actually like this. You know, it's not like those, like, the chef club stuff where they just douse something in cheese until it's just so much that it's just gross. Like, this is, like, this is still gross, but it's gross in a different way. Instead of it being, like, excess, it's just, like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's gross, but in a completely different way. If it doesn't look more venomous than Alois, we're good. Yeah, I mean, that one maybe wouldn't give you food poisoning. Maybe.
Yeah, and it looks like the least, one of the least dangerous foods we've seen so far.
Yeah. Alright, next one. And this person... Hold on. Let me resize this already, but this person specifically mentions better than Olive Garden. And they start off with just throwing they're throwing they're throwing stuff into water. And then they have like shrimp and a block, like an entire stick of butter and
die.
We don't measure.
If you don't measure, die.
Yeah.
Just perish.
Yeah, no, like you even know, right? Like, measuring is kind of like the one of the basic principles of cooking, you know, just like at least having a general idea of how much you want to add to everything.
Yeah, not just like, just pour it off of the plate. Yeah. Just add everything.
And that's like an entire block of cream cheese.
That's not even eyeballing it. That's just not giving a fuck.
Yeah, that's not even like... That is literally just like open the package and throw it in, you know, and they're like, putting even more cheese on it.
That's just, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's how I would describe this just as a whole. Like, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Well,
and there you go.
They're twirling it. They're mixing it slowly. So that means they're a pro chef.
Yeah. So now let me just take a look at like the... let's just take a look at the consistency of this. Vomit. Yeah, so that's glue.
very sticky vomit.
Yeah, it's just like very, very sticky, and the shrimp is probably like super overcooked, because like it was already cooked before they started this, and then they just added more onto, like they just cooked it more, and yeah, God, this is so like, okay, right?
Mm-hmm.
They just throw so much stuff onto this, and there's just like so much cheese and oh God. So if you like your spaghetti or whatever with like just glue, this is the perfect recipe. It's just like it's just so much cheese that it's just
Again,
glue.
It feels like something my mom would eat, but
does your mom actually eat like this?
No, she just eats anything.
Yeah, I mean, this seems like something that somebody like there is probably someone out there that would eat this, but then it's just like I feel like there's a case for this is disgusting. Because it is.
You could as long as it's labeled healthy or something like that, she'll eat it. Like it could look like that, and she'd be yeah, this is fine because it says gluten-free on it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so, but if she saw like someone making this, there like no amount of labeling would make anyone believe that is healthy.
Probably not, yeah.
Yeah. All right, moving on. So this is just like I apologize for how bad this upload is. I just took this from a Reddit thread, but there we go. So we have chicken and milk.
Milk chicken.
And they're adding water to the milk.
Watered down milk chicken. Yummy.
And now they're adding, they're adding like salt and pepper. All right, basic stuff. So it's
get that pepper off of there.
It's normal so far, right?
Yeah.
So far it's like not great, but it's at least normal.
I don't know what the milk is for, but they seem like they know what they're doing.
That's debatable if you see what comes next. But so take note of the fact that this has been boiled in milk and water for 20 minutes. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, just keep that in mind. And now yeah, hold on. They mentioned they call this 1 teacup of flour as well.
Teacup.
I have no idea what that means, but
it's flour right out of the teacup.
That is one big teacup. All right, but
they really like tea.
Yeah, I guess so, but a British teacup. All right, now before we continue, can you guess where this is going?
I don't know.
Right, so they have
could go anywhere.
They have chicken and they have flour.
Chicken, flour. What could that mean? Oh, fried chicken.
Yeah.
Right?
But just
sort of?
just keep in mind, like this has already been boiled for 20 minutes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to fry this. Reminds me of working at KFC. If KFC like actually makes food like this, then that would explain why I don't go there anymore.
Oil.
Okay, right. At that point, just take the cap off. Yeah, that is so much oil. Like even for deep frying, that's a lot of oil.
I mean, I if you're trying to deep fry something, I get it, but I've never actually seen someone try to deep fry anything at home.
Yeah, so I mean, there's a reason for that. It's mostly just kind of a massive pain in the ass.
Yeah, that's what I've heard as well.
But yeah, that is quite a lot of. Okay, now I just want to mention this is like overcooked as hell, right? Like you understand that this is incredibly overcooked.
Probably.
Yeah, because like they already cooked this before they fried it, right? So you know, it's gonna be.
Why does it look undercooked then? It's pink.
I don't even know. Chicken just, it just has a way of doing that, I guess. Like,
the meat looks disgusting. What the?
yeah, because it's been boiled in milk for 20 minutes, and then like deep fried, overcooked but still edible. Yeah, it's not, you know, it's not a crime. It's just bad.
I can't really tell the difference between undercooked and overcooked chicken, but all I could tell is that didn't look very good. It looked gross.
I mean that doesn't look good, but it's not like disgusting or anything. Speaking of, speaking of disgusting, the next video I got this from a Reddit thread, and it was entitled "Jason Derulo gives you diabetes." All right,
that's
you ready?
Interesting.
All right, well, here we go.
Hey yo, I'm Jason Derulo. They got chocolate, yo.
This is, I guess
hey,
this
yo,
is what he did.
Something
like,
at you, yo.
Yeah, I guess this is what he does now after his music career is over. Like,
because he don't know who he is.
Yeah. So there you go. He's just throwing more cookies and marshmallows and stuff and like nerds and just
you're ruining it. No, stop.
Stop. Yeah, he's absolutely ruining it. This is This is just too much.
Stop.
This is just so much.
Stop. Why are you ruining it with shit candy? I don't get it. What are you doing?
Yeah, and
you're a psychopath.
Yeah,
you're a psychopath.
No, like
you need to be locked up.
I'm gonna need to like play this at half speed again because this is just so much to process. But like, all right, let's see that again, right? So he melts the chocolate, right? He melts the chocolate. Normal so far. Seems like a lot of chocolate right now, but that is, you know, so far normal. Someone chew him for wasting so much tasty stuff. Yeah, right. Like,
I'd like to think he's like doing this in front of a dude who's like tied up in front of a chair, like tied up in a chair.
Yeah,
that's why he threw the shirt at us that one time.
Yeah. Like his cameraman is under duress. Like, there's definitely no way this camera is like
he's just like POV. You're being held hostage, and he's like making some like weird torture cake thing.
Yeah. So then, right. So. Like, I just want to, I need a second to process this, right? So, he's got, like, a bowl of chocolate. Like, a bowl made of chocolate. There's melted chocolate inside it. And then he's adding cookies. And then marshmallows. And then more cookies. Like, there's just so much sugar in this already. And then he's adding, like, nerds, which is sour candy. I don't know how that would, like, I don't know how that even works here. That's kind of gross. And then there's just more stuff, and you know, there's some fruit in here to just like pretend to be edible. And
I'm confused on how you're supposed to eat this. Well, the obvious answer is you're not supposed to eat this, but I don't know what he was trying to do.
All right, watch this. This is how he eats it.
Oh yeah,
he just breaks it with a hammer and like goes full caveman style. Like,
I like how he doesn't even waste any time. Immediately after he finishes making it, he's like, time to demolish.
Yeah, like he just destroys it and just dips it in all of the crap and just eats it. He's eating a shattered bowl too. I mean, yeah, but it's made out of chocolate, so that part's like kind of normal.
No,
but this is just,
so he's just eating the glass.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, eating glass probably would be more healthy. Like, God. Oh my God.
Probably, I can't. Just sand.
Yeah, I just can't even imagine somebody like taking a bite out of that. Like, it's like you would slightly bite into it and it would just be like, you just go into shock from all the sugar. Like, you wouldn't be able to taste anything apart from just sugar. And it's just, don't like that. All right, next recipe. This is, I'm muting the audio so you can't hear, but this is basically like two people just saying the most obvious shit ever while completely ruining a waffle maker.
Hi. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good Friday night.
Yeah, sounds like a good yeah, that sounds like a fun Friday night activity and not,
Yeah.
you know, something
It's Friday
psychopaths
night,
do.
time to decimate the waffle maker.
Yeah. You know, you're just having like a nice Friday night
What are they
at
doing?
home
You're
with
not
your
supposed to
friends
put
and
you're not
just
supposed to put things that aren't that aren't I don't know what you're
like
doing.
waffle batter and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, like
you're not supposed to put anything that isn't a waffle batter in the waffle iron, you
yeah,
freaking idiot.
yeah. I mean, you're not supposed to do that unless you want to make a huge mess out of a waffle maker, and they are absolutely making a huge mess out of a waffle maker. So yeah, so there we go. This is an idiot's attempt at making pizza.
Oh my god, trying to make a pizza?
Yeah, in a waffle maker.
Why are you covering the pizza in dough? That's not how pizzas are made. It's not even a pizza anymore.
Okay, yeah, it's like some kind of like weird pizza waffle abomination, and you know, like this is so impractical as well because they have to like cut the dough off the sides.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Couldn't they just make a pizza?
yeah, right? Or like, couldn't you just, you know, like use the waffle maker for, you know, making waffles?
You could like buy those pre-made pizzas where all you need to do is throw it in the oven.
Yeah,
They're like
yeah, you could use
they're
like
$6. Come on.
yeah, you could make like frozen pizza or something instead of this, and that's actually a thing as well. Like, because if you look at this kitchen, it's just like, it's so nice. Like, this is such a big like rich American kitchen, right? Like, do they not have an oven? Like, do they not have an oven here?
Oh, I don't know.
God, right? Just seems like a waste. Yeah, this is absolutely a waste. And like it gets even more of a waste if you keep watching this, because hold on, eventually is it this part? No. Oh yeah, like there's stuff dripping out of the waffle maker.
I love her face, like
Yeah.
she just realized this is a bad idea.
Yeah, no, but they're just talking about like, oh, this is so good. You can see it all just dripping out, but like, that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. It's just dripping out of the waffle maker and making a huge mess. Like, it was at this moment. God.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Yep.
there you go. You just see like all of the cheese is just leaking out of the waffle maker because it was never meant for doing this. So that's just gonna be like a massive mess that you have to clean up. And there you go. That was that poor waffle maker. I don't think it will ever be clean again now.
Yeah.
God.
Hopefully it's one of those ones that you just throw in the washing machine. I mean the dishwasher, and it's fine.
Yeah, I
Or the
hope
washing
so.
machine.
Yeah, or the washing machine. Honestly, washing machine would not be a bad call.
Well,
Like, if you
just imagine throwing one of those in the washing machine, you just thunk around like
Yeah, like-
just destroys your washing
Yeah,
machine.
I mean, honestly, like, it can't really be too much more damage than it is right now. Like, you can't really go much further than this, so honestly, you might as well. Alright, moving on, and I think this is the one where food on the stove actually uses a stove. However, that does not make it better.
Stove upgrade unlocked.
Right, here we go.
Finally.
So that's like, right, so they have beef and sparkling water.
Yeah, I was like, what is that, seltzer? What the fuck are you
Yeah,
doing?
yeah, no, that is actually sparkling water.
Sparkle beef.
Meat. Yeah.
Meat.
Yeah, right. So they have meat and carbonation. Where do you watch us? 10th circle of hell. All right. So they're
Butter,
cutting the butter here. Do you?
Struggling to cut butter, of course.
Yeah, because their knives are like probably like really cheap knives as well. All right, and they're just putting 2 pieces of butter in there. not like melted or anything. They're just kind of.
Yeah, just what the hell are they doing?
They're just kind of poking the steak with it as if that will do anything at all.
They just gave up.
Yeah,
they tried to
just
smear
completely
the butter
gave up
on the steak and they gave up.
I think those are different pieces of butter as well, so you know, that's just great. Knives were only folded 200 times. Yeah, inferior Western steel.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right, yeah, so they've like dipped it in carbonated water with some butter and they're just, you know, like throwing stuff on it. This part's kind of normal. It's just the part before this that was like
not too bad.
Weird. Yeah, this is normal, right? This is
I've heard of like doing this but with like soda or something. That
yeah, like that's kind of I've heard of that as well, and it's like that's actually a thing, right? But like the sparkling water and the 2 random pieces of butter is oh, God. Okay, right. So they're, you know, seasoning it right, and it is now cremated. So far, yeah. The first part was the first part was a really bad part of this, but. Yeah, it does kind of look like bacon. And if you look at the inside... by the way, I just want to mention, they're using like a back and forth like cutting motion with a meat cleaver.
Yeah, what the hell are they doing with that?
Yeah, God, it's just like their knives. It probably is just their knives are just so shit that they have to do this. But as you can see, it's well done. Which, you know, just great. Just great. Yeah, so that's just gonna be like super dry, and the sparkling water and butter probably like barely did anything at all.
So what kind of meat was this? Like
this was beef. Yeah, this was
beef.
Steak.
Okay, so it's just like, look at this steak I made.
Yeah.
They just want to show off the steak that they made that they didn't completely destroy.
Yeah, I mean, this one seems like edible. Bad, and the entire first part of it was completely pointless, but yeah, edible.
It's literally just a steak with like a few extra steps.
Yeah. Like the extra steps were completely unnecessary, but you know, this is like at least edible. You know,
just a sadness steak.
Sadness steak. Yeah, that is like, I don't know if it would be depression cooking either, because that's just a lot of unnecessary effort. Right, next, hold on, let me resize this. Oh my god. Yeah, let me start that again, because we did... There we go.
Oh, from the makers of spaghetti sushi.
Yeah, so they have, this is fond... I don't know how to pronounce, like fondant, I don't know. But yeah, this is cake frosting.
Alright, at least their presentation is really good.
Yeah, but, you know, the actual, like, edible part of it is not.
Pasta.
Right, so this is cake frosting, right? And then they've added condensed milk to cream cheese.
Okay. Is this supposed to be macaroni and cheese?
This is supposed to be macaroni and cheese, except it's made with cake frosting. Like, with a sauce of cake frosting.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No, what? No.
And then they're just...
What are you doing? Stop that.
Yeah, so then this is chilled for 6 hours. So now you're eating cold frosting with, like, graham crackers and butter on top of it.
But why the past? What?
Diabetes and cheese. I was gonna say there isn't even any cheese in this, but technically there is, like, cream cheese. It's just that...
Just make a cake. What are you doing?
Yeah, right? Like, you could just put all of this on like a cake or something. You don't have to do this. You don't have to just eat straight frosting. You
don't have to disgrace that pasta.
That isn't even pasta. That is like,
oh, it's not
that's
pasta.
like solid like frosting pretty much.
Why would they make it like look like pasta? It doesn't make any sense.
That's the $1 million question. I have no idea why anyone would consider doing this.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Their shtick is making food that looks like other food but it isn't that food.
I mean, I guess so, but they're also in the business of making food that looks like other food, but in reality is complete garbage. Because this is like a solid slice of frosting, pretty much. Like it's frosting in frosting, so you're basically
Pretty
just
much
eating
it's
sugar.
pretty much what cheesecake is.
I mean, yeah, but it's like, it's not like this, right? Like,
Yeah, I feel like cheesecake would just be better, but
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure
I mean,
this is edible, but
I don't think this is edible because you're basically just eating sugar.
no, if you have like a really thin slice of it, not just the huge slice that they took.
I mean,
good luck
yeah,
eating
but
that,
even with a thin slice, like it would be edible but like it wouldn't be something you would want to eat, you know, because you're basically again just eating frosting.
That doesn't sound too bad.
I
Maybe
mean,
I'm built different. Probably built different.
maybe, yeah, but it's like if you like it, it's in the sense that like you would be disgusted with yourself afterwards, probably, I think.
Maybe.
Yeah, like just kind of realization, like, oh my god, did I just eat like an entire did I just eat a slice of solid frosting? Like,
it'd be easier to just grab a container of frosting and a spoon.
that's
Or
exactly right.
Even easier, get one of those like cream, get one of, what are they called? Like the cream cake things that you get in the freezer section. Get one of those. Like
yeah, I don't know, like yeah, it would be better if you just got like a squeeze bag of frosting and like squeezed it into your mouth, because that is pretty much what you're doing there, but with exponentially more effort. So, moving on here, we've got it's Chef Club again.
Oh.
And they are
no.
they're
they
impaling a stick of butter with garlic.
Why? What?
Yeah, I don't know why either. Especially considering what comes after this. Like, there is no point to them doing this.
I'm half expecting them to put like a wooden like pole into this thing and to turn it into like a hammer, like a death hammer.
Like, to just turn it into a hammer. Honestly, that would probably be a better use of the ingredients than this. But now, hold on. If we go back, right? If we take, yeah. So they said to bake this for 5 minutes.
That's too much garlic.
Yeah, but like if you look at this, bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 5 minutes. 5 minutes is not enough for this garlic to impart flavor onto the butter. So what they're basically doing here is they impaled the butter with garlic, only to then melt the butter without having the garlic affected at all. So that was completely pointless. That opening part, completely and utterly pointless, right?
Download the Chef Club app.
I am not downloading the Chef Club app under no circumstance will I download the app, because like I do not need this in my life. Okay, so just
you will download the Chef Club app.
I will not.
Okay.
All right, now if we just continue this, so those are 2 entire blocks of mozzarella. And
yummy.
Now, because this is Chef Club, they're going to commit crimes to this cheese.
Oh no.
You,
Not
believe me when I say you aren't ready for this. Like, you're not ready for what this turns out to be.
Okay.
Right, so they just, like, they stuffed an entire block of cheese, right?
Okay,
and now
salami. The salami lit. Okay, salami. Okay. I'm not...
They're wrapping an entire block of cheese in salami.
Okay, that doesn't sound too bad. Alright.
Yeah,
what is that?
Can you tell where this is going? Alright, so that's the butter. Right, that's the butter.
That's the Girardi from TF2.
Yeah, it does look like the Girardi, and it doesn't look like the garlic had any effect on it.
Very nice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, shake it up.
So now they're just opening bags of cheese onto a pan. Can you tell where this is going yet, by the way?
No, I are they making? Wait, let me think. Are they making? Well, here it looks like they're making like breadsticks or something.
Yeah, except they're using an entire loaf of bread for each one.
Okay.
And then they're baking that. And now that's out of the oven. They add this.
Oh.
Now, I realize that they intentionally cut out like a hole in this, right?
Yeah, I see where it's going.
Yeah, if you see where this is going, you should understand why I'm terrified.
Yeah.
They didn't. They actually did this.
I don't understand what it's supposed to be. Again, for 5 minutes, that's not enough to do anything.
Yeah, like that's like barely baked as well. And oh my god, hold on. If we go back to this, look at how they're plating this. They're plating this with just like some salad on the side, as if like an entire block of cheese with some other stuff is like a reasonable portion for one person.
Just like raw spinach.
Yeah.
It's like some rabbit food.
Yeah, no, that's not even a salad or anything. That's basically just like garnish. They just put garnish on the plate to make this look like it's edible. But it's just like a block of cheese in bread. Like,
look, guys, it's food because there's a salad. Food.
Do you understand? Like, do you understand why I hate this so much?
Food is anything on a plate with salad.
Yeah. As long as it's just like, you know, like it doesn't matter if you have like a 5-pound block of cheese. In fact, you know, that just makes it even better. As long as there's just salad on the side, it is edible.
Exactly. Call that a balanced diet.
Yeah. Cause, you know, like it's half cheese and like the rest of it is salad. I don't know. Okay, next recipe. Or I don't know if this is really a recipe. This is more just like a cooking video, but it's still, you know, an abomination. So we're gonna keep going with this.
Americans again.
Americans, bottom text.
Okay.
You want me to slow that down and play it again so we can just describe what we just saw?
They deep fried a hamburger.
Yeah, they deep fried a Big Mac. Americans.
That doesn't sound too bad. I mean, it sounds unhealthy, sure, but that doesn't sound gross. Just sounds like something I wouldn't do.
Yeah, I mean, this still sounds like something that like most rational people would not try, or you know, at most they try it once at like a carnival as a novelty or something. But cursed burger. Yeah, I put that on here because it does just seem very cursed.
Yeah.
Speaking of cursed as well, I am afraid. I'm afraid we're reaching the end of these now, and
okay.
God, like this is.
What is there a final boss?
This isn't the final boss, but there is a final boss.
Oh no.
Right, so far they have, you know, like burger buns in butter. Normal. This is normal for now. This is normal, like to start off with. But
yep.
Just watch.
Okay.
Just watch.
Toasted buns.
Yeah, so they're making a burger. All right. So this part is normal, right?
Aren't they toasting the buns way too early? They're gonna be cold.
Yeah, actually, I guess. Yeah, now you mention it. Yeah, that is Although that's not the worst part of this. This is the worst part of this.
Yeah. You know,
So-
Gordon Ramsay just makes YouTube videos where he just makes burgers, and you can watch him make burgers.
Yeah, but you know, like Gordon Ramsay, you know, normally makes pretty rational food.
Yeah.
You know, it's not. Just watch what they do to this. Like they already are just like frying cheese,
Okay.
which is
what?
like already not great, but now they stuck the top of the bun to the cheese, and
Yeah,
they're making
again
like
with
a trough out of it.
Again with the freaking glass. What's their obsession with using like fancy cups in their
Yeah, right? Like,
recipes? I don't get it.
I mean, to be
I get it,
completely
stop.
fair, this time, you know, there isn't really a better way to do this, but also, why would
Yeah.
you do this?
Yeah, there's no point.
Yeah.
This recipe requires 3 Guinness novelty glasses. Thanks.
Yeah, they
Thanks.
specifically have to be like souvenirs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, right. So they're making this part again, like in isolation, this part would be normal, but just consider what they did to the buns earlier.
Bacon, yummy.
Right, so this is, you know, it's not offensive yet. It's not offensive just yet. Here, you know, still, it's little bit more, but it's still normal for now.
It just looks like a burger.
Yeah, I mean, this looks like a pretty big burger, but it's a burger, right? This is still relatively normal.
Oh, here comes
And now it's an abomination.
Oh no.
Yeah, they
Why?
made a trough of cheese
No,
to hold
stop,
the fries.
Stop with the freaking
And then-
cheddar. God damn it, again with the cheese sauce.
Yeah, and now they're adding more cheese on top of this thing that was already served inside cheese. And okay,
They
right
just
now,
have a vault of cheese sauce and they don't know how to get rid of it, and they have to use it every time or else they're never gonna get rid of it.
yeah, that does really seem like it, right? Like they just have so much cheese sauce that they use every single time. But like, let's just stop to think about this, all right?
I just don't get it.
Yeah, I really don't understand this either. So they have like a fairly normal burger below this, right?
How do you get to the burger?
Exactly. They stuck a thing of cheese, like of solid cheese on top, and then
When
they
you
just
get
have
the
like
burger.
they just made like a trough of fries, and then they added more cheese on top of that is already served like in cheese. And so you
Yeah,
have to just
this thing
go
on top-
through like your entire thing of fries before you can even physically reach your burger, right?
Yeah, like this thing on top is just cucking you out of a good burger.
Yeah, not to like,
I don't
and
like
that's not
that.
even mentioning how there's just so much unnecessary cheese in this, and there's already like cheese on the burger, so like
Yeah.
who would think of this? Who would even think of like doing this cheese like fry trough to begin with? And like even then, why not just put it on the side? Because this is
No one man can
Yeah.
have all that cheese.
yeah, because like this is free burgers, right? So this is for like free people. So are all free people just gonna have to like completely finish all of the fries before they even get to their burger? Like, and you can't take it off of the thing either because of how they made it. Like they put the buns on it while it was still like melting, so it's probably like stuck to the top of the buns now.
Yeah, that's what friends do. They finish each other's fries.
I mean, I guess. Can't say I've had friends before, so I don't really know from experience.
Oh damn! I'll be your friend.
Aw.
We can finish each other's fries.
Oh, that, you know, if it wasn't like, if we weren't doing this, that would probably be heartwarming. But I mean, just look at this. Just look. This is gross. Oh,
Hey, at least they got the three elements: mayo, ketchup, and more goddamn cheese sauce.
Oh my god, I didn't even notice that. There is more cheese sauce on that.
Wait,
yeah,
that might
and
be
there's
mustard.
already... It might be, but like it kind of looks like the cheese sauce as well.
They look identical, so.
What is this? An abomination. Okay, let's move on.
It's
I don't...
sus. It's sussy.
Yeah, this is very sus. Okay, let's move on. I don't want to look at this anymore.
Already a good start.
Yeah, all right. So they just got like
the
purple
first
flour and
the first frame is just like throwing a fucking flour into a pot. Oh my god.
And now they just bake this and they made this in the shape of a sandal, and they...
Yo, I'm seasoning my sandal. I'm seasoning my sandal.
Okay, like that was just very fast, so I want to like take some time to actually process what the hell was going on there. Okay. So they just...
flour.
Yeah. So they just like yeet this stuff into boiling water, and then that makes purple water. They put the purple water into flour, and they mix it around a bit.
It's all natural coloring. That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if
actually.
I don't know if it's like food dye, because this does not look like something you should eat. Right, so now they have purple dough, and then they shape it into the shape of a flip-flop.
What is that? Food glue?
I think that might be just like water, because that is dough right now, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So then like
a weird cup. Oh, whatever.
Yeah, they make this in the shape of like a sandal, right? And then yeah, they're just gluing it together, and then they bake this.
Bake it. Let me just bake my sandals. Wait, hold on. It's just like, what if you're in a call with someone? It's like, hold on, I gotta get my sandals out of the oven.
Oh yeah, just like, yeah, hold on, I gotta get my sandals. All right, yeah. So then they, just throw some stuff at it, and like,
yummy. Sandal bread.
Would you not like question your life decisions?
I would try it.
If you just take a bite out of the sandal bread. Yeah, I mean, I guess.
If someone baked me a sandal bread, I would have no other choice than to try it.
Yeah, I mean, this, like, in hindsight, right? This is basically just like the purple stuff that they boiled at the beginning, and flour and some stuff they added on top of it. So I guess just like in terms of like the actual flavors of this, it probably wouldn't be that bad, but it's just the presentation of it is that, like, this does not look like food.
I think that's the point.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that is the point, but it's just yeah,
It reminds me of like those gummy videos where they just fill like a Coke bottle with Jello, and they make like a gummy Coke bottle. And
yeah, or like all the... Remember that meme where it's just like people were like cutting things open and it turned out to be cake?
I think I remember that. That was a very like tiny trend though. Like it was like a thing for like a week.
Yeah, I mean that was a while ago, but yeah, this kind of reminds me of that. So it's not really like it's not offensive. It's just like the presentation of it is weird. So we're gonna move on to the offensive part, and I consider this like the penultimate boss of this stream.
Oh.
So like this
sourdough bread. Get ready for sandal dough bread.
Oh god, I thought you were gonna say like it's sourdough bread if somebody stepped in it.
Oh no.
That I don't even know why I said that. That's disgusting. Alright, second last video. This is the final boss, and the Reddit thread is called Jason Derulo truly hates your pancreas.
Nice.
Alright, so that's what we're expecting here. Jason Derulo truly hates your pancreas.
Thank you, Jason. Very cool.
So he's
Donut,
pouring an
condensed milk.
entire can of condensed milk onto donuts, and those are already like frosted as well. So he's just
white
throwing
chocolate.
chocolate on top of it, and
With
more chocolate
pecans.
on top.
More
And
condensed
he's
milk. Be
just
yummy.
yeah, even more condensed milk. Just close up of his face for some reason, and now he's adding cake mix to it in case this didn't have enough
You say
sugar.
for some reason, but I know the reason because he thinks he's handsome.
Yeah, I mean, that is probably the reason. Yeah, and then, right, so he just put cake mix and butter on it. They're just putting even more sugar. He's just
Oh
putting
my God.
more sugar on top of this.
Oh,
He made it like I'm speechless. I am livid and speechless. Like hold on. Let's say like 75% speed this time, because this was like
yeah.
fast but not incomprehensibly fast.
I have like chipmunk brain, so I already forgot all the things that he put in it.
Okay, so like
donuts.
right?
Okay, it's basically just junk food and condensed milk.
Yeah, condensed milk. Nestle sponsorship. Yep, product placement. There we go. Oh god. So like there's just candy and sugar and
Poor
chocolate
editors.
and there's just more sugar on top of this. Yeah, he's just smiling at like the diabetes that he's giving whoever eats this. This is probably just going into trash, let's be real.
Yeah.
All right. And then he put butter on this, which, you know, just to make this even less healthy than it already was. Mm-hmm. And then, okay, no, we can't continue without mentioning this, right? Like, there's already so much sugar in this. Like even the donuts, right, are already sugar. Then he's adding condensed milk, more sugar. Then he's just adding more chocolate on top of that, and then more condensed milk, and then cake mix.
I mean,
and then
what do you expect him to add? A salad?
and then this absolute bastard adds more sugar on top of this. Getting diabetes just from seeing it. Yeah, I'm gonna need to freaking like wash out my eyes now because there's so much sugar that even just looking at this is giving me like heart problems. Yeah, and then he just takes a slice out of this as if like even taking one bite of this wouldn't just be like way too much for most humans.
I could probably have like a tiny slice every day.
Yeah, you could probably have like a tiny slice of this and that would be like your entire calorie requirement for the day, but like...
Yeah, it would, but that wouldn't be the first time I ate my entire calorie limit for the day in one sitting.
You know what? Fair. Yeah. Alright, so... We have learned much on this journey. Mostly that, you know, like, Chef Club and Food on the Table are, like, gross and really bad at cooking.
Food on the Table?
Food on the... I don't even remember. Their name is so generic.
It was Food on the Stove. And
yeah,
I get it, you couldn't remember, because they never... I don't think they used a stove.
Yeah, they used a stove, like, literally once out of, like, the 4 videos that I picked from them. But, right. Here we go. This is the final boss of the stream.
Oh boy. Oh no.
Chef Club dips a monolith in oil.
Oh no, McDonald's.
Right, so they just ordered like a shit ton of fries. Uh-huh. And the guy there... Oh god. Okay, yeah, I just want to mention that the guy that's making this is wearing, like, black gloves right now, because probably just handling this abomination is just, like, actually unsanitary.
I mean, I think they actually hired a chef this time.
Maybe?
He seems to have a bit more finesse to it.
Yeah, I mean, he seems to know what he's doing. It's just that, like, what he's doing is terrible.
Yeah. Like, obviously he's being directed to commit these hate crimes, but basically, right, the other guys were just dudes.
Yeah.
And then this guy's an actual chef.
Yeah, I mean, this guy looks like he knows what he's doing. It's just that like he's somehow like compelled to do this.
He's being possessed.
Yeah, we'll end up sick just from watching.
Just paid.
Yeah,
paid,
yeah. I mean, even just looking at this will give you clogged arteries. All right, so then they grease a jar and they put parchment paper in it, and they're putting like the cheese fry mix into the thing, and then there's just more cheese. And you know how this turns out, right? Like, you know how this ends.
What, with a My Little Pony figure?
God. I'm not even gonna comment on that, because I know exactly what you're referencing, and I do not want to think about it right now. Like, this is gross enough. All right. Oh God. But honestly, putting all of this onto a My Little Pony figure would probably be a better use of the ingredients than whatever the hell they're making right now. Like, they've just created like a monolith of cheese and like fries and beef and yeah, so this is disgusting. And they've just added like batter onto this as well.
This is like, they're gonna like bury this in like a sarcophagus.
Yeah.
And like 200 years from now, they're just gonna dig it up, and it's gonna be like, it's gonna have like magical properties.
Yeah, no, like this is like a secret creation by aliens that they just like aliens made this and buried it in the New Mexico desert, and these people like dug it up and they gained superpowers. Like that is what this is. This is not food. Like, just, oh my God, just look at it. Like, just look at it. It's just,
oh God, never mind, he's cutting through it.
Yeah, he's just cutting through it, and there you go. It's a solid block of cheese, pretty much. And
okay.
They don't even eat it, right? Like, they don't even eat it, because why would you? Like, just look at this.
Yeah.
Like, does anyone think that is appetizing? Like, to just have a block of cheese?
Yeah, it's a little too much, but
I feel
like if they
a little.
I don't know, if they toned it down with the cheese, it might be good. And the thing is, I've never been one to like do like the whole like fries with the burger thing kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like it's a reason why they're separate. In my opinion, at least.
But like, there are just so many reasons not to do this. XOXDaisy_blooming, welcome to the library. I apologize that you had to see it like this, but God, okay, no, I think I'm gonna need to watch this again just to like process what is happening, because this makes me so angry in so many ways. Like, okay, first off, they went to McDonald's for the fries, but they made their own burger. Okay, I just putting that out there.
Well, you can't really beat McDonald's fries.
I
mean, actually, I'm not even sure, because I don't really eat fast food all that much nowadays. But I just mean like fast food fries just hit different.
Yeah, I guess so. But like, if you're going to make your own stuff anyway, then why? Or no, like if you're gonna go to McDonald's anyway, then you might as well just get everything, right? So that's, first off, that is not offensive, but inefficient, if nothing else. And then they have like an entire pot of melted cheese that they just add to the fries. You know, I think the only thing that would make this worse is if they just added more cheese sauce on top of this, because they seem to just really love their dairy products and like hate having functioning arteries.
Yeah, come with the cheese, Jesus.
Yeah, no, like there's already so much cheese in the fries, and then you're just adding more cheese onto this. Was raised on the dairy. Yeah, they're getting loads of. What if they're actually sponsored by like the dairy industry? And
Yeah, it's all big dairy. It's
that
the
would honestly make more sense than them just thinking this is food that humans eat.
they're just being sent shipments of dairy products and just being paid hush money.
Yeah, like if you read like the SCP wiki, you know that one SCP that's just like it's a cake that replicates itself every 24 hours, and then those copies of it replicate themselves every 24 hours.
Doesn't seem like a bad thing.
I mean, yeah, but it's like the thing is that you have to keep eating the cake because otherwise it will continue replicating indefinitely until it just like consumes the entire planet. Yeah, I think that's what's happening with cheese and Chef Club. Like they just have an anomalous box of like cheese and cheese sauce and different like blocks and wheels of cheese that just keep spontaneously appearing, and they have to use all of it every single day or else it just destroys the world.
I sell cheese and cheese accessories.
Welcome to the Cheese Bank. We got cheese on the deck, cheese on the floor. Oh god.
Sometimes I dream of cheese.
I understood that reference. But yeah, anyway, so they have like right, so then there's cheese. Like they just have like the cheese fry mix like on the edges of this, and then they add more cheese and like just burgers and cheese, and there's just more cheese and cheese. Yeah, this is so this is a crime against food. And then they make like batter for this as well in case, you know, it wasn't enough calories.
Of course, you always have to deep fry it or whatever the hell they're doing.
Yeah, like okay.
Oh, no, they're just covering it in batter because they're
they're just covering it in batter because they're fucking insane, and then they're going to deep fry this. Like, God, I can't even like. Would anyone even like if they saw this on a plate? Would they even think like, oh, this is food? You know,
I'd probably take a bite. Probably try it.
I mean, maybe, but it's just like. It's just a monolith. It's just a monolith of cheese. And why? This is danger. Yeah, no, like I can't imagine like any reason why someone would make this. Like this doesn't even look like appetizing. That it's just like a cylinder. It's just fried cylinder on a plate of like salad.
It's a fried grease cylinder.
Yeah, that's, you know what, it's a fried cheese cylinder with extra like cheese and
it's the fast food cylinder. It's the McDonald's. I can't, I'm trying to think of like a witty thing to say, but it's literally just like a cylindrical.
Yeah, it's just like cylindrical fried cheese product. Okay, I got a line. All right, you ready for this?
Okay.
McDonald's.
Oh. Okay. That's better than.
Yeah. No, hold on. Like
better
this.
Than what I had.
This is the McDonald's.
It is.
God. Okay. Well. So that was the final boss of cooking. I am pleased to announce that we possibly have survived. Actually, you should check your pulse, because you may be dead right now. Let's see here. It's on the wrist, right? Yeah. Let me just check my pulse. It's gone, same as ever. All right, how are you holding up? Are you alive?
Yeah, I haven't slept in like 30 hours, but yeah, I'm gaming.
All right, you do you have a pulse?
Last time I checked.
You might want to check again because there is a good chance that this has killed us. All right. Well, that was disgusting. But we are going to go find someone to raid.
Oh yeah.
God, because this is, you know, Twitch. We can do that here.
Yeah, that is something.
Do you have any suggestions? Because otherwise, I'm probably just gonna. Yeah, right. Barely anyone I know is even like live right now.
Okay. I do have a suggestion actually.
Oh
I
yeah?
have a friend, he's streaming right now.
Can you send me the link on Discord?
Yes, I will do that. I will not get bonked again by the bot.
Yeah, artery war crimes. Yeah. I mean, oh, God, this. I don't think I'll ever get the image of like the McDonald's rising out of the oil like an eldritch being here to doom humanity. Like I don't think I will ever get this image out of my head, ever. All right, let's see here. Pulsar. All right, so we're gonna be rating Puzzle Pulsar, who's currently playing Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Just don't tell them about the food crimes.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for having me, Alif.
Yeah, I mean this. I think I need to go void my stomach contents, but you know, this was fun. This was a lot of fun. I am thoroughly disgusted, but you know what? We had a lot of fun. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I learned a bit about food, you know, what not to do mostly.
Yeah.
But
I think that's pretty much like the one thing that we can say happened here. We learned how not to make food. Now, I am now permanently scarred, so I'm gonna go sign off. Until next. Wait, no, hold on. You have anything you want to say before we start the raid?
Subscribe.
Yeah. Subscribe. Let me post the links again. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Subscribe to Alois and also possibly to me. This was a lot of fun. It was gross, but you know, we had fun here, I think. And until next time, I'll see you later.
Yeah.
The winking helps me not look at this.